Call the meeting order, please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is August 8th, 2016. Can I have a roll call, please?
Aaron's here. Burrows.
Here.
Wheeling. Coleman.
Here.
Basil.
Here.
Meyer. Here.
We have the minutes of July 25th. Any changes, corrections? If not, is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion, there's a second. Any questions of the motion? Roll call.
Aaron. Yes. Burrows.
Yes.
Coleman.
Yes.
Basil.
Yes.
Meyer. Yes.
Anyone from the audience wish to address the board? Village Commission Beautification Committee, President Aaron.
Nothing to report.
4th of July Commission, Trustee Coleman.
Yeah, one of our more successful years. The final numbers aren't in yet, but we're very pleased. That's how things turned out this year. That completes my report.
Youth Commission, Trustee Kaporis.
We had a movie in the park the other week. It went well. You know, the weather was kind of iffy. And this week coming up on the 13th is a camp out, and it's not at the park this year. It's at the Forest Preserve, so right up here. So
Did you have a
we'll
fishing
see how
derby?
that goes.
Did you? That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Thank you. Ribbon of Hope, Trustee Basil.
All the pavers are put down around the ribbon. The landscaping is to come, but the ribbon looks beautiful and pavers. That's all I
And we
have.
put up the no climbing on monument signs.
Yes. Yeah.
Historic Preservation, Scott did send me a date of his next meeting, but unfortunately it's sitting on my desk. So, a week from tomorrow, I heard. Not at Depot.
No, it's Tuesday, next week, Tuesday at 10 a.m. here.
Here. Okay. Where we got there? Marcy?
Treasurer's report, Liz.
Okay, our village accounts this time totaled $1,879,979,998. General fund is $787,475. We did drop a little from last month in overall amount of cash, primarily to AP bills that were pretty large, and you all okayed them all. The engineering services for Penfield project and the wastewater treatment plant were quite extensive. And then we had attorney's fees for negotiations, and we also had to pay EPA water permits this time. For the commission accounts and the non-AP payments, the total is $373,100. Of 183.39. You see we have a whole page of 4th of July. It was very busy, very active, and very successful from what I understand.
And I'd like to make a motion to approve the treasurer's report and report of financial activity for last month.
Motion on the floor, is there a second?
Second.
There is a second. Any questions of the motion? Roll call.
Meyer. Yes. Basil.
Yes.
Coleman.
Yes.
Burrows.
Yes.
Aaron. Yes. The variance reports are also enclosed for your review. And then the bills for July, a few extra ones that were not in the packet. There were some more attorney's fees, a couple of repairs for Beecher Automotive, ComEd, Constellation Energy, several power bills, some speed limit signs for Cardinal Creek, $46.75.44 for the meter replacement program, a bill from IDOT, L&H services for a hot water heater in the police department. And I think that's most of it. The USA Blue Book, I think that was just a correction from what went out.
That's correct, I
Yeah.
must have missed the bill.
Yeah, there was a large one.
I still highlighted it because they saw the old.
The old one, okay. So I'd like to make a motion to approve July bills in the amount of $173,001.50.
There's a motion on the floor, is there a second?
Second.
There's a second, any questions or motion? Roll call.
Aaron? Yes. Caprows?
Yes.
Coleman?
Yes.
Basil?
Yes.
Meyer?
Yes.
Resident Rebecca Carr, lives on Saddle Run, she's requesting a block party be approved to be held from 1506 Saddle Run to 1526 Saddle Run. It really only affects about 5 houses. They got the signatures of all the residents who'd be affected by any kind of street closure. They know they can't put anything permanent on the street. And they complied with all of our requirements, so we just want to make sure there are no objections to that request. The police department have any issues with it?
No objections.
Okay. I will let them know that was approved then.
Okay, thank you. I don't know, Tom Frank, I think that's actually your committee, economic development.
Okay, consider a motion approving proposal for the construction of a boardwalk along Gould Street. Actually, the committee met right before the village meeting, and what we're considering, putting a motion out to send out for blueprints of the boardwalk so the contractors could bid on exact items, because the bids that we have so far, you can't really tell, and they're different, again, the 4 bids. So everyone is bidding apples to apples to send out to get a blueprint by an architect and bid on that.
To one other point that you brought up, that the committee tried to see if they could compare apples to apples, and they cannot. And then what they thought they would do is, since you had a motion and it passed to waive bids, they would give these 4 bidders, or 4 people that we've had the price from 4 to resubmit a bid compared to that prep. That way we know for sure everything is the same. And then if after those 4 bids come back, they don't like it, then, or the committee doesn't like those bids, they can reject them all and go formally out to everybody else, but at least the 4 people that were working on the project would continue to work on the project. Correct?
Right. Some are saying electricity, some are still saying bump outs, no bump outs. And I think the footage was different on some of the bids. So this way we'll know exactly what we're going to get for our dollar. Discussion on it?
Anybody?
What?
If not, do you have a motion?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to send out, to get a prints on the boardwalk, that we would have a set item to bid on for our contractor, for contractors.
There's a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or motion?
Yeah, I got a question. Who's gonna do these prints? What's that gonna cost?
That's a good question. Probably be, I would think, probably 1,500
We would go to our
roughly.
local, discussion was to go to our local architect.
Yeah.
So, are these gonna be renderings, or are these gonna be?
No, we'd actually get a bit, actual specifications,
Specifications.
so that everybody would have. They discussed with having the boardwalk built, for sure with the roughed-in electric. The bump out's not more an option. Some bids don't have a bump out, or we don't know if they have a bump out. Rather than recontacting the company and trying to get everything squared away, we figured that we should have a set of specifications done by an architect. So we know exactly what we're gonna build, and everybody knows what they're gonna build us for that price.
The square footages were all different too.
Materials,
Explain
some were
what
real
they're
specific
supposed to
about
do.
materials, some were less specific,
Yeah.
some were just, per discussion, and I mean, it just, you can't compare apples to apples based on how those, at least how they were phrased.
What are you talking about? So what's some bump outs?
There
For benches,
were bump outs for benches by the stairways.
If you looked at the rendering,
Someone-
they're there, but we're not 100% sure that everybody saw them, so that's why we're thinking, go back to square one, get a set of specs, so that everybody knows what we're supposed to get.
In fact, nobody even knows how big these bump outs are.
No, but we tried to bring everything in, and it's, go back to the drawing board, which we probably should have done from day one.
You know, some of them on the original, information that the village sent out, it was 12.5 by 280. And then one of the bids was 14 by 200, which there's a gap of about 700 square feet in there. The others didn't specify at all, so we assumed they kind of went along with it, but you don't know. If you're putting something like that on paper where you're gonna approve a dollar amount, I'd like to see the details.
If we're all bidding on the same print, then we know what we're getting. So,
You gonna put it out for bid then?
You waived
we
it.
waived the bid last
Since there were
meeting.
4 companies that were working on the project, and there was a motion that passed to waive bid. What they thought they would do is they would give the chance for these 4 companies to in fact resubmit their price based upon the architectural drawing.
And we actually did debate about that because we brought it up that it was
What's your reason
waived.
what's your reason for waiving?
Because we waived it last month.
There's
That
no-
was it, or the last meeting, it was voted on to waive it, so, you know, we were,
Passed unanimously. Any other questions? Roll call.
Meyer,
yes.
Basil,
Yes.
Coleman,
Yes.
Caprows,
Yes.
Aaron? Yes.
Any other old business come before the board? New business? Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion made, second, roll call.
Aaron? Yes. Caprows,
Yes.
Coleman,
Yes.
Basil,
Yes.
Meyer?
Yes.